entertained and not bored and totally appreciative and excited and aware. Satan still has the memory of what it was like. When we were connected to creation, I didn't do this, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do this. Maybe that knowledge could allow it to create a prison system like this. And so you've become like a tennis ball in a tennis match. And they're hitting you back and forth between good and bad, black and white, right and wrong, sane, insane, the whole thing. Love is not this elated feeling. It's not fluffy-duffy. It's when you truly connect to it, it's very calm. Very calm and very powerful. But you can have various emotional responses to it, which is your conscious individual experience of it, which is your free will, which is the excitement of being a creation. But that's your experience of it. That's not what love is. That's your experience of it. Life is a pretty cool thing, man. Now, some people think we're in a system of universal darkness, and this is all false creation. But that doesn't change anything. See, the sword of truth slices through all of that. The solution is still the same. Don't love a person's body. If that's a creation of darkness, don't love it, but love the spirit inside of it. Love the spirit that animates everything. Be in appreciation of it. And so, you need to learn this new language. How do you do it? Do you have to sit there and meditate? Nope. Become mindful of your thoughts. Why go out into nature? There's so much life out there. Remember that football game analogy? You put out 3 receivers on a play and then there's 3 pass defenders on a play. You go out into life, into nature, and now it's like sending out 300 receivers and having only 10 defenders or something. They can try to intercept the larger scalar mind communicating with itself, but if they defend it here or there, it'll pop up somewhere else. Because animals have not been put through all of these things. Even the predators are even more connected than you are. Even they are, especially in this time. This is why it's very important to get out into nature. Very important. Because that's where the creative spirit is. It's everywhere, of course, but that's where you're going to get the clearest signal. And remember, Earth has an infection right now. So much like your macrophage and much like your body's consciousness assessing a virus, okay, and your immune system, the whole thing, like I talked about before, you're thinking, why are you talking about the immune system and the body? Come on, man. Expand your consciousness. It's all related. See the pattern. Recognize the pattern. Did you hear that train right there? Yeah. That was a natural anchor to what I just said to you. There's a man that pulled that train whistle right now. And the larger mind told his conscious mind that was time for him to pull. There you go, just happened again. Now, remember, it's like playing guitar. At first you're not going to play the chord very well. You're going to screw it up. But you're going to have to go through, if you need to, what I did. What is that? Proving it to yourself. You see, there's that train. The train's been communicating with me for 1.5 years. The train itself hasn't. It's real simple. I'll say, do it twice. Do it once. Do it twice. Do it once. I'll monitor my thoughts. Be very mindful of my thoughts. And pay attention. See when it is silent and when it's not. Now listen, it's not going to answer basic things. If I'm thinking, should I have this type of cereal or should I have that type of cereal? It's not going to sit there and respond to that. But the most crucial things is what life will respond to. You have your conscious mind for your daily activities, for your little experiences consciously. But for the things that are important to Earth right now and to the spirit, it will respond to that because it's very important right now. So at first, you'll say, John's losing it. He doesn't know what's going on. But any spiritual elder on this planet would have told you, and I'm sure you've heard things like this before. Quotes like, There's never nothing to hear and never nothing to see. Yeah, because on one level, everything is you. Scalar reality. You maintain your whole body. What makes you think it doesn't go up higher than yourself? It's your beliefs that have limited you from noticing that. Psychology, media, school, the whole thing played a huge role in robbing you from your natural language. It's not a language of words, although it can utilize them. It's many anchors to your thinking, reinforcers that actually have been guiding you anyway. It has. It's been guiding you anyway. That type of stuff has been guiding you from your subconscious mind and kind of guiding your conscious thinking. But you've had so many other things. Mind control implants. And let me save you the suspense. I know you think the microchip is coming. From what I understand, people have been implanted since the late 70s. But no need to worry about that. Love can overcome that as well. Understand, life is always speaking to you. And you haven't known about it because it's been too difficult to explain to the average person throughout the years. They just couldn't quite get it. Because there are a lot of people that are functioning like robots. They have a mind just like you. But maybe their spirit isn't quite active like you, so they lack the intuition and the awareness. But you both, if you have a strong spirit, and somebody else who does not, you both have a mind. And your minds will interact with each other. And remember, your mind's like this piece of clay on a potter's wheel. The train whistle is like something that comes by and just a little streak on the clay as it's spinning. Sorcery does the same thing. Why do you think they call Harry Potter Potter? That would be their little cryptic metaphor for a sorcerer, placing his hands upon the clay on the potter's wheel, molding the mind. But nothing molds that piece of clay better than love. And nothing has more power over the mind than love. Nothing. So, how does it work then when I say go into nature? It's so simple that people make it complex. It's true. Life speaks to you. Stop trying to project and receive from moment to moment. And what you're going to find is that it all happens way too quickly and it's way too coordinated to, say, communicate to a friend with conscious verbal language from moment to moment about it happening in that moment. But I've come into contact with plenty of people that were kind of psychic, and when that happens, because I've expanded now and I've kind of awakened in this process, a lot of our communication is just yeah, nodding, yeah, because it's instantaneous understanding. You're just psychic with one another. I've had a lot of psychic interactions. And then I ask them, are you getting it? They're like, yep, you can't really put words on it, can you? I'm like, nope. Believe me, people, this is real. But it's not like some new upgrade. This is how you used to be. This is just normal. This is how every animal is. That's why I get a kick out of humans thinking they're the superior being. They're the only ones that don't know this, that can't take advantage of it because they've been disconnected. So you rely upon the mind's calculation and perception. And because you're not consciously aware of the communication from the larger scalar reality, you're not aware of the corruption or the neuro-linguistic programming. People may try to teach that. You can have somebody use that in practice, but they'll do it differently. Maybe they'll work with belief systems. So they'll say a few things in sequence to give rise or potentially give rise to a certain type of thought bubble, and then predict that and then anchor it.